Kentucky
Wan'Dale
wide receiver
Robinson.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
Wow, okay.
What?
That's interesting.
All right, the Giants take Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver out of Kentucky. Now, before we get into the Wan'Dale Robinson pick, Justin, they traded back twice, which I like a lot. They got an extra 4th and a 5th to move back 7 spots. Within those 7 spots, a lot of guys that we didn't want went off the board, or guys we liked at edge, but the Giants already went Kayvon Thibodeau. But with Wan'Dale Robinson, to me, this is interesting. Is like the best explanation for it is because he's 5'8", like he's an athlete. He's a more like you're going to give him carries. Like he's a lot like Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney I think is a much better player than him, but at 5'8", like he's not going to be your typical wide receiver. He's going to line up in the slot more, and I think Toney will end up lining up on the outside more. It seems like the Giants are, going to have Toney on this roster going forward. This does give you some questions, even though I'm not going to make that assumption off of it. But he's a hell of an athlete. He can make big plays. He's got to get better at route running, understanding sell. You can't just go in the NFL. Like even sometimes his routes are a little rounded, but he's a fun player to watch, but this is a very interesting pick with all the players that were on the board for the New York Giants here. Yeah,
Bobby, I think you kind of put it a little nice in the beginning, but I'm just going to say I don't like it right now. I mean, I'm not going to say I hate it. I'm not going to throw a tantrum, but I don't like it. There's a lot of other players that I think that were available for the Giants for the taking, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. I think we were pretty excited with some of the prospects that were available. We were talking about Leo Chenal. We were talking about Nakobe Dean, even though clearly Nakobe Dean's falling for a reason. That's just the consensus, I think, right now. I like a guy like Travis Jones, and I think these guys are just better football players than Wan'Dale Robinson. So I'll just give you some advanced stats, though, about who this guy is and what he does in terms of the advanced stats. 22 missed tackles forced. That was the 6th most in the entire nation, not just 6th most in the class, 6th most in the nation this past year. 16 deep catches, which was 6th in the nation. 553 deep yards, which was 12th in the nation. And also, nice little balance between deep catches and also in the screen game. 35 screen catches, 3rd in the nation. And then screen yards, 268 screen yards. That's 4th in the nation. So, again, it seems a little redundant to Kadarius Toney, but at the end of the day, if these guys are going to help you produce explosive plays, if these guys are going to break tackles, which in the NFL, I mean, that's so huge. If you can break tackles and you can rise above whatever scheme is kind of there, whatever scheme is kind of present, providing that individual performance that is valuable in the NFL.
And especially as the NFL goes more to a too high. But I would have went, if this is what they're looking for, I would have went Alec Pierce, who can give you those explosive plays but can do more of the every down route running. Can win, instead of using him. He's not, Wan'Dale's not going to be just a gadget guy. You don't draft a guy in the 2nd round to be just a gadget guy.
Hopefully not.
But this is a very interesting fit for the New York Giants. So, we'll have a film breakdown out, so make sure to subscribe and like to the channel. I'll have a film breakdown out for you at 8:30 in the morning if you're watching this on Friday night. We appreciate you guys. Again, like and subscribe to the channel. Until then, let's go Big Blue.